Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. It's Monday morning, and as usual on Monday, we got to talk about some eBay sales and a few other things. If you're new, you're watching me for the first time, you stumbled upon this channel and decided to click on whatever thumbnail I put out there. My name is Mike, I go by That Reseller Guy. I sell mainly on eBay, I sell a little bit on Amazon these days. I also have a collectibles booth at an antique mall, and then I sell sports cards at a card store where I rent out a showcase and sell cards out of there too. So if you're interested in things like that, make a little extra money on the side, find out what's been selling and what hasn't been selling, and hearing me ramble about random stories while I talk about these items, you're in the right place. So hit subscribe, hit thumbs up on this video, hit the notification bell. Let's get going. All right, before I get started today, I got to talk about it again. Yes, I'm getting started on Whatnot. Finally, after all these months of wanting to be on Whatnot and try it out, I got approved, and I have my first auction scheduled for Tuesday at 2 p.m. Arizona time in the afternoon. Now, I know that's during the day. A lot of y'all are at work. But if you're on the East Coast, I think that's 5 o'clock now. I think we're 3 hours different now. I never remember with all the time changes. I can't wait till the time stays the same all the time. But 2 p.m. Arizona time, I will be running a very small test auction. So I have 25 cards set to the side, 25 basketball cards. They will start at $1 a piece. Of course, they charge shipping. They charge $4 shipping on the first card, and then I believe it's 25 cents each additional card that you buy after there. So very inexpensive items. If you want to go over there and support me, there is a link down below. You can sign up. If you follow that link, I believe they give you a little sign-up bonus. They throw me a couple bucks too, and it all works out for all of us as I try to figure out how the heck Whatnot works, because there's no real great demo. They should have a demo mode where you can go in there and run a demo auction and figure out what the heck you're doing. So it'll be a experiment as I get this first auction going. So I'm not going to ramble about it too much, but yes, if you could, I'd love to see you come in there and support me. Let me know that you're in that auction and put it down below. Let me know that you came in. Also, I'm probably going to run one on Saturday, probably like just before dinner time. Maybe if you're East Coast, it'll be after dinner time, but probably like 5 o'clock maybe. I haven't scheduled it yet, but that's my plan for these first couple weeks. If I can, I'm going to do one Tuesday and one Saturday and try to slowly build up a Whatnot audience. So again, if you can come out, that'd be great. Follow the link down below. I am That Reseller Guy on Whatnot. All one word, That Reseller Guy. Same like this channel. So yeah, let's get into sales now. Enough Whatnot. I did sell a couple things on Amazon over the weekend. I already shipped them over the weekend because Friday was the holiday. Friday was Veterans Day. Thank you to all of you veterans out there that might be watching this today. Really appreciate all of you. Got a lot of great friends and family that are veterans as well. So big shout out to all of you. I'll throw up a couple little quick, like here and here and here of those couple things that I already shipped out. A couple interesting things. I don't remember what they are offhand without looking. I only got one going out Monday morning, and that is this Ninjago game. You guys know I like picking up a lot of Lego items. And Lego, a while back, made a bunch of games. I don't think they went over very well. A bunch of board games. This one was the Ninjago theme. They have several different others. There's probably at least another 6, 8, maybe even 10 different board games that they made. And it just uses Lego pieces to play the game. This is a pretty good one, especially over on Amazon. I think this is the only time I found one of these and had it complete. I might have been missing a couple parts, but you guys know I have a little back stock of Lego items and Lego parts that I can fill these games in when they're missing ones. This sold for $49.99 plus shipping. Yeah, $50 plus shipping on Amazon. That's what the game looks like. Give you a little close-up. But yeah, these have a lot of pieces and parts in them, and the thing that they're usually missing is, if you can see them here, they have like these little, they're called micro minifigures. They're only like this inch tall, maybe a half inch tall total, and a lot of times people keep those, and then you find the empty game box at the thrift store. So make sure you open the boxes if you find any of these at the thrift store. Make sure those little micro minifigs are in there. Those sell for about $1 a piece if you ever get them in bulk and you want to sell them too. Sometimes these games have 6, 8, 10 different little micro minifigs, so you can make a little money when these games you're buying them for what, $2, $3, $4 at thrift store. So $50 plus a little bit for shipping on Amazon. I think this box, I have a specialized box that I bought that's 13 by 13 by 3, and this box is like 11 and a half inches. So I probably need to get one that's like 12 by 12 by 3. That'll fit them a little better. But yeah, having a lot of specialized boxes that work good for specific games that you're going to sell all the time is definitely a big bonus. Now, the boxes aren't cheap. They usually run about $1 each, but makes it a lot easier when you're not always searching around, scrambling to find the right box to ship something in. So one sale on Amazon going out today, although I did have those others that sold over the weekend as well. And this is the time of year that Amazon does pick up. We're in Q4. I don't have a lot of items on Amazon. I think I might have 50 to 70 total items on Amazon, where in the past I'd have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, but still have some things on there, mainly Lego and other new items that I found at thrift stores. But this back here, this is my sales minus the sports cards. So you're going to have to go over to That Card Guy channel to see what stuff sold in the sports card world, because I sold these and a couple other things that are down there. Had enough sales where I'm going to do that as a separate video as well, because of course I want to talk about my whatnot on that channel too. Trying to get as much exposure as I can. That's what you're supposed to do when you're a reseller. You're supposed to self-promote, right? I don't do it enough. But here's the sales. We're going to go with the mini helmets first, because we got a little tower going back here. First up, I sold this loose mini helmet. This was an item that I bought at an estate sale. You guys remember I talked about it a few times. Bought 7 or 8 different loose mini helmets like this. Paid $10 a piece for them. And I think this was the cheapest one out of all of them. I got to get my screen, because, you know, this is what I do. See, it's too bright when it's over here. I like the lighting in here better when it's like this. Yeah, that's better. But when I bring up this screen, it's brighter, and the lighting's not as good. So this one sold for, I think it's $24.99. Yeah, $24.99 plus shipping. It fits easy. I have a box that's 8x6x6 that I use for these. You could probably use like a 6 cube would work as well too, but I use the 8x6x6 because I always have a lot of those around. Usually weighs about 12 ounces. Ships out for, $5 to $6, just depending on where it's going. But this is a Pro Bowl helmet from 2004. Bought it for 10, sold for 25. I'll take those kind of flips all the time, especially when I'm buying stuff in bulk like that. And you guys know I like sports stuff. You notice I'm wearing my Cardinals hat today. I don't have a Bills hat. Bills, that's another story. I don't even want to talk about the Buffalo Bills game this weekend. And normally I have my Diamondbacks on, but the Cardinals won with Colt McCoy as quarterback. Can you believe that? But the Rams had a backup quarterback too. But hey, go Cardinals. All right, a couple more mini helmets. I don't know if there's any Oklahoma fans out there. I don't think Oklahoma football is doing too good these days. But I sold 2 helmets, both to 2 different buyers. One at full price, which I believe was $21.99, and then the other one sold to a little bit of a discount. Went for, it was like $19 and change. I gave a little bit of discount on a couple things over the weekend. So 2 of these, I bought these at the local sports auction. I'm always buying stuff there, of course. These are the speed version of the helmet. It just means the different style of the helmet. They make several different types. But yeah, got about $20 a piece for these, and I think I paid somewhere in that $10 to $12 range at the auction. So again, it's not a huge profit item, but again, it's easy sales, new product, packs and ships easy. So no problem making smaller profits on items like that. But speaking of that sports auction, this item also came from there, this NHRA sticker. When you see it from back here, it just looks like the sticker. And the first time I listed it, I did list it as just the sticker because I didn't know who this autograph was. It was on there, and then I had a couple of different people on eBay say, hey, that's John Force, who's a pretty famous NHRA driver, or is it driver? Yeah, I guess you're driving straight when you're doing NHRA. But he also had a couple daughters that did NHRA, and I think they had their own reality show for a while. So he got pretty popular. There is no authentication on it, just a sticker here. So I just sold it as is. I didn't sell it for a whole. I think it sold for $10. It was just a throw in a box lot of stuff that I got at that auction. So I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, maybe it's better in the pop-up, but it's still a really cool sticker. I mean, if you're an NHRA fan, it's kind of a cool sticker. I don't think there were many out there that were that size. That's like I don't know, it's almost a 12-inch sticker, 10-inch sticker, something like that. What else we got back here? Another little thing, another item from the sports auction. Again, there's always like little box lots that have 2, 3, 5, 10 different things in it that you're buying, where you're paying maybe $1 or less per item, because you got to bundle a lot of this stuff together to get a bid. This is a little giveaway from the San Francisco Giants. They gave it away at the stadium. It says, welcome to Candlestick Park and the 1984 All-Star Game. And it has like this little coin. I forget what they call this. It's in the listing when you see the pop-up. I don't know how to pronounce it either, so I don't want to try. But yeah, it's just this little coin. It's a little about, I don't know if it's a button or a coin or something, but it's sealed in here. What did I sell this for? It was like the last item that sold overnight. This sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Gonna be really easy. I'm just gonna use a little rigid mailer, put a little piece of cardboard in there, make sure it doesn't get bent up. But yeah, this is gonna ship out for just a couple bucks. Again, all this stuff so far is pretty easy shipping. I like items like this. Don't want to make today too difficult, and today's going to be a pretty easy shipping day. All right, let's get over to a few other items. Thrift store find. Yeah, this stuff today is coming from everything. So we got sports auction. We have, I guess we have a thrift store find in that Ninjago game. We got the sports auction. We got estate sales. So you can see I find stuff just about everywhere. This is Fisher Price, but these are called Great Adventures. There's a whole series of different items from Great Adventures that has knights and dragons and historical figures. I had never heard of it until I found a bunch of this at a thrift store and kind of learned a little bit. But these are the King's Guard. They do each have names down there. You can see them all. And this Great Adventure stuff has some pretty high values. You'll see some listed out there for $100. Some I think even had $200 price tags, but I don't think they're quite selling in that range. But I found, I think, 5 or 6 different pieces over a couple days at one particular thrift store, and I paid $3 a piece for them. So got them at a fantastic price. Originally had this, I think, at $40. Someone sent me an offer for $30, and it's been in my store for a couple months at this point, so I went ahead and took it. Just the small little thing here. You got like their little trading cards on the back if you wanted to cut them out, but that's pretty cool. I think that's a good sale. $3 and the 30. I like that one. Another thrift store find. I think at the same thrift store I found those, but not on the same day. Called Forces of Valor. And I'll show you the back, because I mean, there's these little, yeah, there's just too much glare here. You can see on the back, there was like 4 different army troops that you could get. I'd already sold one of these previously. And this one, I think I sold this one through offer. I'm going to look, sorry. Lighting's going to change. This one's all the way down to the bottom. I think I sold this back on Friday. This one sold through offer, $21.24. I can't even get it on the screen here where there's no glare. You'll see, I think that's like 25 or something on the screen, but I sold it for $21.24 plus shipping. Another item that's going to ship out very easily. All right, next time we're going to go back here. I just used this for my little prop in the back here. It seemed to be good. I buy a lot of bobbleheads, but not as many as I used to. I try to find more unique ones with much better sell-through rates than a lot of the Diamondback ones that I used to sell in my booth. But this is Stacy Lewis. I believe she was in the LPGA. I don't really know much about her. I just saw this at a thrift store and looked it up, saw that they were selling for about $25. When they do sell, now it's been in my store probably for at least a year. Look, she's even got a little ponytail going through the back of her hat there. I thought that was kind of neat. Again, I don't know much about Stacy Lewis. Don't follow LPGA. Don't really follow the PGA either. So I'm not really a golf watcher. I do play occasionally, but you know, I'm not that good. This sold for $24.99 plus shipping. Picked it up for just a few dollars. But yeah, we'll put that back there where she is. That one is probably going to be the toughest item to ship because I got to bubble wrap it, make sure it gets protected well during shipping since it doesn't have the original box. Yeah, that especially down at the legs. Those legs are very thin, very easy to break, but we'll get that shipped safely. I've been pretty good about getting those shipped off. Let's see, what else we got? Some golf balls. Yeah, another thrift store find. There's one particular thrift store I go to that seems to have a lot of new box golf balls like this, and when they sell them, they're like $4 to $6 per box. So there's enough room in there to make a little bit of profit. Again, not a huge one, but because it's a brand new item, I don't have problems picking up because I know it will eventually sell. These are Titleist balls, a box of 18, 2 dozen. There's 24 balls in here. At least that's what it says, 2 dozen golf balls. Had it in my store for like $25, I think is what I had it for. Had someone ask if they could get it for $30 total shipped, which means I'm charging $12 for shipping because this is a pretty heavy box. Got 2 dozen balls, so that's $18 plus $12 shipping. We'll just call it $30 all in. Another item I'm not going to make a ton on, but again, it's been in my store for a little while, a little longer than I thought it would be. It kind of flips. Like out here in Arizona, this is the time where everybody starts golfing because the weather's cooled off. It's not summer, but in other areas, it's snowy and they can't go golf. They golf during the summer when it's nice. So maybe somebody out here in the West decided that they needed a bunch of golf balls and they need them from me for a good price. $18 is a pretty good price for a couple brand new golf balls, especially Titleist, decent brand. All right, then we're going to get to the last item here. A couple things back here. More Lego. But these are Lego Duplo, and I'm actually a big fan of the Lego Duplos. If people have young kids, it's a great way to get kids into the building and everything, and they got a lot of really great themes for kids. You got Disney, you have Mickey Mouse, you have a lot of cars and planes and items like that. Go to the Lego store. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good stuff there. And these sets they still bring some good value. I don't edit stuff out. I leave everything in here. I don't want these to be super professional videos. I want them to be more realistic. So yeah, I bundled these 2 sets together because individually they weren't selling for a whole lot and the sell-through rate wasn't the greatest. So I just figured I'd bundle them together. Now it's 2 big, pretty heavy boxes. And there's a lot of pieces in here. For a Lego Duplo set, one has 53 pieces and the other one has 59 pieces. But this one's pretty cool because it is from the movie Planes, not Cars. They did that movie Planes. I don't think I ever saw it. I don't think it did too well. But I sent these through offer, and I'm going to have to look again to see what the price is. This is the last time I'm going to have to look because it's the last sales item. Sold for $42.49. I think I had it at $50, sent a little bit of a discount out there. So I got basically like $21 a piece, and I probably paid less than $5 a piece. So it's still pretty good. I'm going to assume that they were complete when I found them, or maybe they needed a couple small parts because I have a lot of extra Duplo pieces. So yeah, Lego Duplo, don't be afraid to buy these. I do sell them sometimes in my booth. Like if this huge box set was only selling for about $15 or something on eBay, I'd rather sell it in my collectibles booth and get $12 to $15 for it than have to worry about boxing and shipping and charging somebody $12 to $15 to ship this, because shipping costs kills you on big items like this. But I did charge them appropriate shipping as well on those. I didn't. That's it for the sales part. I didn't really have a lot of pickups. A lot of times I like to do the sales and show you a couple cool things that I've picked up recently. But honestly, I did not go thrifting all this weekend. I didn't go Friday. I didn't go Saturday. Didn't go Sunday. So yeah, we did go to a couple thrift stores on Friday, but we did not. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I don't want to lie to you guys. I did buy one little stack of video games. I guess we'll go ahead and have a little video game haul because I've been trying to add video games to my collectibles booth. The more affordable ones, games that I can buy for like $1, $2, $3, and sell for $5 to $10, to where I'm making enough profit on these. This little stack of games I paid $18 for at a thrift store. So I got 6 games. They were marked like $3 and something each, and then I used my 20% discount coupon. And I actually have the prices here that I'm going to sell them for. They're somewhere right over here. At least I thought they were. Well, maybe I moved my slip. But again, these are all going to sell under $10. I don't think there was anything over. I wish I could find that little sheet, but I can't right now. I could pause the video, and through magic, I could come back and have that sheet in my hand. I did try to look for it, but I still can't find it. It's around here somewhere. All right, so let's do the games. And I'm really looking for like Wii games, PS2, PS3, anything that I can find that's a non-sport game, because you can find sports games all over the place and they don't really sell. So I'm just trying to find anything that's a title other than sports, other than workout, other than anything that's not going to sell. So first up, we got PS3. We got this Port Royale 3. And the other thing that I want to do is I want to make sure that all the games are CIB, means complete in box. So you got the manual and the disc, and that the disc is clean enough to where I'm not going to worry about it not working, because I'm not testing any of these. If there's very minor scratches, I'm fine with that. But even if it's moderate scratches, I'm setting them to the side right now. Maybe somewhere along the line, I'll buy a disc cleaner, or I'll find someone that I can make a deal with to clean a bunch of discs for me. Then after that, we got a bunch of PS2 games. I think this one might be the most valuable. These I think I'm pricing at like $7 and $8 a piece is where the majority of them were. So we got Ratchet and Clank. This one is called, I can't remember. Going Commando. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. We got ATV Off-Road Fury 2. And again, these are all complete in box games. And I write that on the label. So I have the price and then I put CIB on there. So anybody, at least hopefully everybody that knows video games knows CIB means complete. I think there was 1 or 2 I did put in there without manual, and then I can put on my price tag, no manual. But I prefer to have CIB games. So we got the Clone Wars, Star Wars. We got a couple different Call of Duties. We got Finest Hour, and then we got Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. Now this box was a little bit scuffed up, but again, it's just the box. It's not the disc or anything like that. So a nice little stack of games. I paid $18 for these. I priced them out. I think I'm at $53. So the mall will take their 10-12%. That knocks it down to, we'll say $45. I paid $18. So I'm making a little over double my money, which I think for video games is pretty good. Especially random ones that you're just finding on a thrift store shelf. Now, the lady there did just bring out a new cart, so they did have some new, fresh inventory, because most of the time the games are picked over pretty quick. That wraps it up. That's everything. Go to Whatnot. Sign up. Buy something from me. Doing the auction tomorrow. Something else with Whatnot as well is there is a store feature on there. I am going to put like 5 cards on there in my store. I know everybody can't go to the auction and be live. But if you do want to support me over there, there will be some cards in the store. There'll be a decent deal on those as well, so you can just buy something and not actually have to be there at the auction. So if you want to do that too, you can. Again, I'm not telling you go buy from me, but you don't have to. All right, thank you everybody for watching. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below if you would like. Thanks everybody for watching. See you next time.